Uh-oh.
I don't know. How do you want to open?
No, I don't know.
You don't know how to open? How do you open?
With
we open with a cold opening. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hi.
It's
hello.
Cold open time. How you like that? How you like that?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I like that.
I like it like that. Ooh. Anyways,
Ooh.
hello gamers and welcome to the stream where we play the Pokemon.
Yes, it's freezing cold, but our passion is red hot.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yes,
Yep.
it was the Yahoo jingle. Yes, thank you for recognizing. Thank you. Yes, yes. I feel so validated and not ancient. Thank you. Yes.
Amazing.
Reclam. Wicklum. Wicklum.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get in it. We in it. We in it. We turn off me spoopy so I can think.
Spoopy.
Expedia.com. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't remember the Expedia jingle. Sorry.
No, I don't know it either.
I'm old. The Intel jingle doesn't have words. Oh yeah, what's it like? Do do do. Or am I thinking of something else? Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Ding, dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
And now they have a saying. It's like something like, "Isn't that something?" Or like, it's something really generic and boring like that. Which I mean, I guess is kind of on brand.
Yeah.
Ew. It's on brand. Ding.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
Beep, 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 bum.
Not sponsored, by the way. Not sponsored. No.
No, of course not.
Of course not. But if they wanted to.
Oh, yeah, call us up.
Only if you're really into Pokemon for some reason, and you just kind of want to share that experience with us. Yeah.
And you're watching our stream
Part
right
of
now.
our
Of course
world. Sorry, Disney. Sorry, Disney. Wow, I'm making all these companies are angry now. Nintendo,
Cease and
Disney.
Cease and desist.
It's literally. Well, hopefully not. Okay, so where are we headed to now? Or what are we up to? Because I have not done anything in the ways of leveling. Like,
yeah, me neither.
It's pretty rough, gamers. I'm still at where we left off. So.
Yeah, I didn't do anything either. So I'm really glad you said that. So, yeah, we can grind.
Yeah, you want to grind?
Grind
We grind a little bit. We grind a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, we grind.
Grinding. Come on over, baby.
All right, I'm grinding. All right, where are we grinding, folks?
Where are we dropping, boys?
Where are we dropping, boys?
Where are the highest levels? Probably
Let's see.
that ice place. Oh, but the ice Pokemon.
Ice Pokemon messed us up last time.
Actually, wait. No, it was the fighting type.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
The ice type weren't that bad.
Well, that's because we had an ice water type to grind on them with, but...
That's true.
I'm sorry.
It happens. What can you do?
We drop it on grind time. Yeah, we might be doing a bit of some grindies.
We doing some... Oh, I hit my mic again. Of course.
You hit your mic again. It's like... I don't even know if I can make it...
I can hear it.
Did it come through? I don't know if that came through. I'm gonna look back on the
bit.
recording and cringe, I think, because I saw it go into almost the red, and that makes me cringe.
It wasn't that loud.
Oh yeah, we flying!
Yeah, let's go.
Zombirds!
Zombirds, back again.
Zombird time. Blub blub blub.
Yeah, grind time. Grinding type gym.
Ha 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 ha.
Yes, sir. That's where you find us.
You mean Planet Fitness, where I get these gains?
Oh.
Not sponsored. Not sponsored.
Yeah.
Hello. Yippee! Hi, Dina.
Dina?
Adina is in chat.
Dina, hi. Oh, did we say hi to everyone?
You know,
hi,
I don't
Peter.
think we
hi,
did.
Logan.
Hello. Hello,
hi, everybody.
my beloved friends. Hello.
Good people of the internet.
Good
Salute to you.
people of the internet. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream, as per usual. Ha 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 ha. You're documenting your PS2 saves for archiving and emulation. You got them to work on your emulator. Oh yeah!
Oh,
That's sick.
that is cool.
You got your own little ROMs pulled off there. Then that's pretty sick.
Must be so nostalgic though. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. For people who had one, I did not have one.
No, I didn't have a PS2 either.
But looking back on the graphics, it makes me feel nostalgic, even if I did not own one. I just look at it and go, oh, a simpler time.
The blocky textures.
I love it. Ooh, wait, what am I doing for, how am I doing for items? So, romantic. I see you, Peter, I see you. How am I doing for items? Not too bad. I can sell those revives and get some money.
Love them blocky textures.
Oh, these sick pythons, yeah! Gotta get mine checked out too. Ooh, it's pretty slick.
A bird law.
Bird law? Where's bird law? Something about bird law? You gotta
bird law.
You gotta tell them about your bird law. You gotta tell them about the bird law.
Listen, you guys don't know anything about bird law.
Am I gonna have to chug some fight milk so we can talk about bird law?
Fight milk.
Cacao!
Yes.
All right, and anyways, we're gonna go.
We can't go that way.
So we go up again.
Bodyguards, 4 bodyguards.
Oh, we go left. We go lefting.
Yeah, we gotta go left.
Lefting,
left,
right. Left and left. I'll go
left
join.
And left.
I'll go join you in the mammoth range. Left and left.
Right. Yeah.
We stay left.
I go left.
17. Oh, Papa. 17. 17. Who am I gonna put out? Who has the best?
Is a little bird.
Who has the best special defense? It is the Snorlax. Snorlax goes first. Dang, I wish. Actually, what does Snorlax have? Is Snorlax immune or is Snorlax thick fat? Immune. Okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind.
Thick fat.
Thick fat is so OP.
Yeah.
Because it's like, we're going to half the damage you take from ice type and fire type moves. And it's like, bro! He be looking pretty chonk.
Yeah.
The little man with the chonks, yeah.
Wait a second.
Dun.
Flying is good against fighting, isn't
Yes,
it?
but there's something you need to know about Delibird.
Well,
In the wild, Delibird only has present.
oh,
Which I
then
don't
I beat
remember
him
if
up.
I don't remember if it's a flying type move or not. But
Then I break him.
yeah.
Oh, one shot anyway.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. You got this.
Thick fat.
Thick fat. Yes, it's really called thick fat. It's very good. It's two separate words, but it's thick fat.
Brett DeLawyer.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
Pokemon that have thick fat too. Like I think what's his name? Whale Lord has it?
Whale Lord, that's
And
what I was
Whalmer?
gonna...
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Thick fat Pokemon.
Blubber.
Yeah, thick fat.
Thick fat.
These are several Pokemon who can have thick fat. Mega Venusaur,
Oh.
Rattata, and Raticate, a lowland form.
Oh.
Seal, Dugong, Snorlax, Meryl, Azumarill, Swinub, Piloswine, Miltank, Makuhita, Hariyama, Azurill, Spoink, Grumpig, Spheal, Celio, Walrein, Perugly, Munchlax, Mamoswine.
Perugly.
But what? Is he Perugly? Are you gonna tell me it's wrong? Tepig.
Perugly.
Pignite. Interesting. Tepig and Pignite, but not the third form. No Emboar.
Does it switch?
Guess so. They don't have it. Interesting.
Well, that just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Appletoon. Lechonk.
Lechonk.
Oinkologne.
Oh, okay.
Citadel and Cetitan. And that's all of the Pokemon who can be thick as frick, I guess.
Good for them.
Good for them. I'm gonna see what Emboar is real. Oh, the hidden ability for Emboar is Reckless,
Reckless.
which increases the power of moves that have recoil or crash damage by 20%, except for Struggle.
Okay.
And Pokemon with Reckless will only take increased recoil damage when they do more damage. Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Are artificial Pokemon real?
Mm.
What, like Porygon and Mewtwo?
Interesting. That's a good question.
Is that?
Oh, hi, Liam!
Oh, hello.
Are artificial Pokemon real?
You.
Where
Everything
are
special about you came out of a bottle.
you?
With Porygon.
Well,
yeah.
If we're coming at it like this, there are some Pokemon that were artificially created that are definitely real. In lore, I think specifically Porygon is still a program and it's not a physical Pokemon. But
It's an AI Pokemon.
yeah, but something genetic like Mewtwo, even if they're like genetically created, they are still a physical being. They are still alive.
Right?
So I feel like that's real.
What's
Grimer-
the other one? Oh,
Grimer was toxic waste exposed to X-rays from the moon. Listen, not every Pokemon entry is a winner.
No.
Some of them you get
Especially
X-rays from the moon.
First gen. Yeah. Why is the moon an X-ray source in the Pokemon world? Nuclear war game theory confirmed.
Honestly,
Could be.
it could be. It could be. It really could be.
Could be.
Dude, I'm getting lucky with these Delibirds. They're sending me the good presents.
I want the Delibird because it gives me more XP.
Mm-hmm.
But I did not get one.
No, I keep getting sneezies.
Sneezies. I keep getting
Ickle
Snover.
Ickle bickle sneezies.
Come on over.
I'm gonna use a honey to increase my encounter chance.
Oh, smart.
Oh, never mind. It does not work.
In the ice?
No, it
Or
doesn't
just in
work.
general?
It said it faded and
Damn.
it said
X-rays.
holding up a bowl of Easy Mac to the moon. X-rays! Yes, X-rays!
tasty.
Why are you cooking
X-ray.
your mac and cheese with X-rays? No!
Fresh radiation.
Mhm.
Tasty.
Yummy.
Microwaves.
No.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
they microwaved the Grimer and it turned into a sentient Pokemon.
Sorry, guys. They gotta take a picture of my teeth. I've gotta go spin in the microwave real quick. No, I love you, Dina. I love you.
You're so nice. You're so good, Dina.
Listen, not you just because you are qualified to be a scientist, it does not mean you have to be a scientist all the time.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You're okay.
Macaroni and cheese. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Think of
Hold
it.
the bone.
Think of it like when we play D&D. You roll a D1 every once in a while. It happens. Like even if
It was so funny.
even if you're set up with the best stat build in the entire game, there is still a 1/20th chance that you will critically fail, if that's how your DM runs the game, which is how I run the game.
So merciful.
It just happens. Also, why is he sinking so much in the snow? He's sinking so much that it's having a hard time walking.
My Mamoswine will he'll moonwalk and then he'll turn forward and then he'll moonwalk and then he'll turn forward.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, check out my sick moves, I guess.
You are very funny, Dina. You are funny and I love you. Let's see, who is... H.G. Wells' Invisible Man was the first literary figure to get superpowers from radiation. Interesting. That's very fun.
Is that the H.G. Wells?
Time Machine one.
I'm thinking of George Orwell.
Yeah, you're
sorry.
thinking George Orwell.
I'm like Animal Farm?
No. No, H.G. Wells was big sci-fi writer.
Right. And Orwell was Animal Farm and Big Brother.
Yeah.
Big Brother, was that him? Okay.
I think
Orson Welles. Or
I have the book right here, but my brain is skipping. 1 second.
George.
Orwell.
Oh, there's an otter. Hello, otter.
George Orwell, Animal Farm, 1984.
Yeah, okay, it is him. It is him.
So who wrote Big Brother?
No, Big Brother is part of...
Oh, I mean the 1880... No, 1985. God damn.
That's...
Anyway,
that's him.
It's the same thing, yes.
Yeah, it's the same man, I think.
I love H.G. Wells. Good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
Who wrote it?
Who wrote what?
Yeah, it's Orwell. What the heck? Okay.
George Orwell. Big Brother was the villain.
Yeah, in 1984.
In 1984, which we already confirmed was written by George Orwell.
Who wrote Big Brother?
Who wrote it?
Let's see who the show writers were for the reality TV show Big Brother.
Big Brother.
American TVs.
Orson Welles
Big
was
Brother.
the radio presenter.
Oh, yeah.
I like that kind of fake, what do they call it? Augmented reality game? ARG? Is that what they're called? I love that.
Bro,
yeah.
When I listened to the recordings of the radio show because they have them on Spotify for free. So if anybody wants to listen to the original recordings, they're there. It's awesome.
Ooh.
And it's captivating. It is it feels like
real?
it. Yeah. Like it's neat. Crazy. I like it. Anyways, Big Brother is an American television reality competition show based on the original Dutch reality show of the same name, created by producer John de Mol in 1997. The series takes its name from the character in George Orwell's 1949 novel 1984. The American series launched on July 5th, 2000 on CBS and is currently the second longest running adaptation in the Big Brother franchise to date after the Spanish version.
Is it still going?
Yes.
Oh.
They're on season 25 or 4 now.
Wasn't it that they didn't even know the pandemic was happening?
Yes.
Like that cast? That was crazy. I think I did see like a clip of that because that's just wild.
It's absolutely insane to me.
That's wow.
Like, that's just how isolated they were. It was like, whoa.
Yeah, all for a reality show.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
So let's see. I don't see writers on this cast list, which is funny because it's a reality TV show, which means that part of it's written.
Well,
Part of it's fake,
well, yeah.
because that's just how these go. But it's fine.
Chain split.
Sorry, I
No.
can't figure out who wrote Big Brother. Oops.
Whoops. No one know.
Yeah.
People. My goodness, I couldn't speak. People falling for a radio show about aliens the way people in the very first theater ran away because a train is about to crash into them. Oh my god.
Listen, Peter. I know
It's
there's that, and it's very cute and it's very fun, but also me, like, I knew it was fake listening to it, but it's still captivating enough to like hold my attention the whole time. It was like,
Immersive,
whoa.
yeah.
Big Brother looking out the window to see Monokumas on the world monuments. No!
Oh.
No!
Monokuma.
Wait,
They got that bunker underneath the high school.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Gamer, did you know that lore in Danganronpa?
The Danganronpa. Yes, I knew it. I
Okay,
did.
good. You do know. Good.
I knew the lore. I watched playthroughs. Don't
Okay,
worry.
Good. Don't worry. Good. Don't worry. We don't worry.
Don't worry. Wait, that's wrong. Wait, you're wrong.
Wait, you're wrong. Left hand, right. Left hand, right.
Right.
It's me on this mammoth swine right now.
Oh, me too.
Hi, Pia.
Theo. Hey, you Mix. I like that. I like it when they call you Mix. The Mixmeister.
Someone on the radio says we can cook Easy Mac with X-rays from the moon.
Oh. That, you know what? I think I'll go try that. I think I'll go try that right now.
We've got to get in
See ya.
our Space Force brand, or SpaceX brand personal rockets and launch
Oh.
ourselves to the moon and give Elon Musk our money to go to the moon so we can cook our Easy Mac and cheese.
You know what? Sounds good for me.
What if the Easy Mac turns into a small cheesy Grimer? Bro!
Oh.
Okay, but like, cheese-colored Grimer would be really funny
No!
to me. Because that would remind me. Hang on, I'll get it. Let me get it.
Oh god.
Because
Here we go.
cheese-colored Grimer, which is a weird sentence. It reminds me of a certain critter from a certain spin-off series.
I honestly have no idea.
Let me get him. It's
Chaplains. You guys. God, slapstick humor is just not for me most of the time.
work. Let me get a copy of it so I can just paste it.
Imagine going to the moon and just turning into a werewolf immediately.
Damn.
That.
Oh
Oh no.
no! I can't imagine what would happen if I did
Oh,
that. I would
damn,
just
I would-
become too powerful, I guess.
I would hate that. Me searching up Elon Musk's website to be the first person.
To go
I mean the like whatever 13th, 20th person on the moon. Oh no, I would hate to be a werewolf. Give me that ticket. Give me that ticket.
So anyways, this is my take on the cheesy Grimer. It's the cheese monster from Pup Named Scooby-Doo. It is quite literally the cheese monster. Well, this is someone who
I
redrew the
hate
scene,
it.
but someone redrew the scene to make it look a bit cleaner, and they put their name on the tombstone, so that's funny. But yeah, that's the cheese monster.
I hate the cheese monster.
The cheese monster makes sounds like.
I really do hate it.
Actually, no. I might be thinking of like the really creepy monster that's like an arm and an eye and a tentacle, and it's really yucky. But that one might be the one that goes like.
Yeah, it might be. I'm the first person ever.
Let me hear. The cheese monster. No, he does make noises like that. He goes like.
Did they ever eat it?
Yeah.
Okay, then I think I do remember, because I was probably like, that is disgusting and awful.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. Because like he was in like the Scooby Snack Factory or something like that.
Oh, I hate it.
And like the whole thing was like he was mad that they didn't want to try his flavor.
Try my flavor.
The cheese monster was as real as the zombies on Zombie Island, huh? A real cheese monster official canon lore.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know. I don't even
remember. No, it is a human. There was a human inside, but it was a cheese costume.
I hate that. I hate it so much.
And they aided the costume.
They eated it. Oh no.
And you just see him running around with the head in his underwear. Cause it's a goofy show.
Well,
yeah, a cheese ghillie suit, basically.
Ghillies. He's a cheesy villain. Logan, you can leave now.
No! No!
I'm just kidding. We love you, Logan.
We do. We want you to stay.
Get the fuck out. Who said that?
What?
What?
No, nothing.
Mozzarella suit.
I'm seeing. There have been 12 people on the moon, so that's 12 werewolves back on Earth. Oh no.
They're out there.
They're out there. It's not people. Okay, so people think that there's Lunarians and Martians. No, sir. They are just werewolves. It's just space werewolves.
Yeah.
Werewolves in space. That's
really
pretty
cool.
pretty big Among Us vibes because werewolves in space. But
Among Us. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't even know, man. God, the snowbird noise is so cute.
He's cute. He's like,
I love it.
and then the Bombo Snow is like,
yeah.
would an ordinary human call himself Buzz? Checkmate, werewolf deniers.
I like that meme that's like, Neil Armstrong? Did we send him there or did we send him back home? Because it's alien backwards.
Thinking about cheese from Foster's Home? Yes!
God, cheese.
I like cereal. I like cereal. I like the cereal.
And I like potatoes.
I don't remember that character, which is crazy because I used to watch Foster's Home like all
Wait,
the time.
who do you not remember?
The cheese guy, or whatever.
How do you not remember cheese?
I just remember Blue.
Ugh, I barely watched the show and I remember cheese because
And the really tall red one. Oh, sorry.
They spammed the crap out of cheese in the freaking commercials for Cartoon Network.
Let me see what he looks like. Oh, it's that freak.
Yes, of course it's that freak.
Okay, then yes, I remember him.
The weird naked yellow baby.
I did not know his name.
And he has like a hinge mouth.
I do know the character. I did not know his name.
He's like, I like cereal.
Yeah, and the chocolate milk.
Yeah.
His
I hate
milk.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he was the token also random. Yep.
Yeah, he was. I usually don't like those characters.
Bro, I grew up in that era of LOL so random, so I was attached to them a little bit, but not so much that I was like, this is my favorite character forever. Like,
yeah.
I was in the time period when Grr was really big. And everyone and their mother dressed like Grr and acted like Grr, and we had mustaches on our fingers and all sorts of stuff like that. But, like... Yeah, and Peter's got it down. The Penguin of Doom!
No.
And it was like lol tacos and stuff like that.
Oh, yes.
Just the goofiest, randomest shit. But, like, I didn't I didn't bond with these characters and say, these are my Blorbos or these are my babies. I want to take care of them forever and ever. No, no, no. These were just stuck in my head because they were everywhere. They were absolutely, like, inescapable.
No, I know. They were in all of it. Like, you watch My Little Pony, you get Pinkie Pie.
But I still love
She's a better example. I do enjoy a good little Pinkie Pie. She's very cute to me. But she is a lol random character.
She really is. She's like one of the last
Yeah, actually.
of the era, at least.
Yeah.
Then every once in a while you get like a character who's like suddenly out of left field, like, why do you exist? And then it's just because the creator was like, oh, I want to bring back my childhood so I feel younger, and then I can just do a little nudge nudge to my fellow millennials. And it's like, okay.
It's like, good for you. I cringe when they're on the screen, but good for you. Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone needs a good quality Pinkie Pie.
I love Pinkie Pie,
Oh,
but she is very lol random.
I made waffles.
No. Here we go.
The first and the last examples of a trope. I want to know what the first lol random character was.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Who was it?
How far back does this go?
How far back does lol random go? I'm doing a little bit of an internet search.
Okay.
I'm gonna do some trope exploring.
Looney Tunes, you think? That's what Peter's saying. Dina thinks it might come from someone on a sitcom. Oh, like a Joey type on Full House or something.
But like, I'm specifically talking about lol random
Animated.
XD.
Okay, yeah,
Like
yeah.
that kind of like lol.
Fair enough.
No, I don't care about
fit
League
in
of
though.
Legends random. What the heck?
A Jinx.
Beep beep
Well,
lettuce.
actually, she has a lot
beep
of
beep lettuce.
Beep beep lettuce.
Oh no. I'm old.
What? Whoa.
The comedy cemetery, yes.
Cemetery.
The comedy cemetery.
Oh. Yeah.
Teacher, why you smiling? Me, nothing. Me in my mind. Beep beep lettuce.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking about?
Beep beep lettuce.
Beep beep lettuce.
Oh, Max and Ruby.
Yes!
Ruby and Max. I did watch that show as a kid, but I had no idea what you're talking about.
I'll send you the original meme because it's
Beep beep lettuce. I
It's
mean,
not-
I looked it up.
Oh no, like the full one. I don't know if it
Oh,
comes
okay.
up. If it comes up.
I like Max and Ruby.
Yeah, this show's cute. It
It's
was really
pretty
cute. But I send it to you because I don't want to
Okay.
share it on screen.
Yeah, let me see.
It's funny, but it's not that funny.
Okay, I think I accidentally opened OBS.
Oh. What?
Fuck. How do I look at my new pants? Beep beep lettuce.
Look at me.
Why me? Fuck.
Uh,
That's a meme.
yeah. And then, of course, there's like spin-offs of it.
Beep beep lettuce. Yeah, you're old.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm old. Don't
What
worry.
sound does a headstone make when it falls in the comedy cemetery? What, Logan? What does it make?
What does it make? Or is this a proposed question? Because.
What? He wrote a drum roll. So I'm thinking like.
P.
P.
I don't know if it says P.
That's the sound it makes? P.
P.
I remember that show too. It was cute.
When the meme is so busy, it's hard to read. Oh, so you.
What on
So you
earth?
mean like modern day memes?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I wanna see. Wait, I wanna see.
But
I'm not gonna share because they're a little intense. I'm sure, but oh no, they even made the page itself hard to meme. No.
what are you looking at?
I looked up the Reddit.
Why?
Because it's funny.
Yeah.
I want to read this. I want to try my hardest
Okay.
at reading this. I'm gonna send it to you, and I'm gonna read it. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna post it, but I'm just gonna try to read it.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Wireless device makers be like, I'm going to remove 90% of the original wires from the device. Buys wireless device. Doom. Wireless, you have left Doom wondering what the hell a Doom look inside wires is doing in this wireless device. Doom.
What the? How could you even read that? It looks like wireless in device. You have left wondering what the fuck. Wireless, you have left wondering in device. What the hell is the look inside wires is doing in this?
I share it so we all take
I don't
a look.
understand. I
Because
don't get it.
This is an experience for everyone to read.
You and I and you and wires.
Wireless device makers be like, I'm going to remove 90% of the original wires from the device. Wireless device. Doom. Wireless. You have left Doom wondering in device wires what the hell a look inside is doing in this wireless device.
Imagine how his touch the sky. Yeah. Brings a
Yeah.
tear.
Brings a tear, yeah.
Like if you cry every time.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, yeah, Peter, I know what the original. It's pretty clear what the original is. Can you not read the source? It's pretty there. It's like
pretty there.
It's pretty there. It's in it. It's somewhere. Oh.
Have you ever had a dream where you wish you what? Someone evolving?
No.
What?
I
What
have
did you do?
found you go down two posts. You go down to the third post on this, and oh,
Can't read. Sorry, Dina.
It's so many. It's so many.
What are you looking at?
Too much. I gotta step.
That's what Bunwell Blanc sounds like, guys.
I gotta step.
Sorry. Floor it?
I gotta play the game. I gotta step away. If I don't, I'm just gonna keep scrolling. Dude,
Yeah.
Reddit's a bad place. Reddit's a bad place. You get kind of sucked into it.
That's a game for another night.
Yeah, that's a game for another night. It's trying to decipher what these say. Like, going through it like archaeologists and trying to decipher what the idea is.
Have you ever had a dream?
That you want, you could, you want,
wish
you
you
should,
could,
you want,
you
you
do,
would do,
you
you
wish,
want,
you could, you wish,
you,
he would do you so much you could do anything?
he would do you so much? Who?
That's what it says.
Is that what it
That's what the guy says.
is?
That's
What the little
boy
kid says?
Yeah. Look it up.
I am.
Fact check me.
You
Yeah.
ever
Source.
wish.
And that's what he said. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever had a
I'm-
dream that you could do so you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
It really is.
That's what he said.
Oh
That's
my
what he
God.
said.
Who?
The little boy?
No, but who is him in this context?
Yeah, how would we know?
Who is him?
Didn't I send that through TTS once?
Yes,
Probably.
you did.
Dina,
Yes, you
I'm sure
definitely did. I remember that.
What the fuck did you just fucking say about me, you little
mean
bitch? I'll have you know.
I graduated at the top of the Navy SEALs and I have over what was
yeah.
it, 40?
300 confirmed
Yeah, that's
kills.
300 confirmed kills.
You're
guys.
dead, kid. Was it worth it? Sending your little tee-hee ha-ha joke? Was it worth it?
Damn.
Yeah.
All random never die. No. It definitely needs to at some point here. I mean, also random also has a lot of weird branches.
Yeah.
Like, it has, like, strange comedy branches. Like, dumb little fart jokes and shit.
Yeah.
Because, like...
But, yeah.
You could have, like, a super serious moment in a cartoon or something like that, you know? And then suddenly, to break the air, or clear the air, LOL, they just fart in the middle of the show, and it's like, why?
Yeah.
Why? Like, you had something here. Why would you do that?
It's pretty brutal.
It's pretty awful.
Have you seen that stuff like it's like the Marvel effect where like
Yes!
they take the air out of any like climatic like emotional moment
Dude,
by just
hate
doing
it.
their little sarcastic jokes.
I hate
And like
you
know, when Avengers first came out, it does kind of like make you laugh because you don't really see it that much or anything. You
but
know?
then they were like, oh, it made this movie really popular. Let's milk it. Let's
let's just make it all. Everybody jokes around. Everybody's a jokester. They're all sarcastic. They hate each other, and they just make fun of each other. It's so funny, huh?
We're gonna pump this.
damn.
We're gonna pump it so hard that nobody's gonna even be able to remember what a good movie is. They're just gonna be sitting there laughing like, ha ha ha, he hates him and he hates her and they just hate each other and they just make sarcastic little funny oneys and it's such a good time. And it's like, ew.
I hate that. Where's my found family?
Yeah.
Where are they? Where are my Avengers found family?
Bing bong theory without laugh track. Dude, I've seen so many clips of that
Yeah.
and it's so funny. It's so
It's scary.
it's awkward and it's creepy and it's like, yeah, you know what? No, yeah, these jokes suck. You have
It's
to put
borderline terrifying.
you have
Sorry.
to put a laugh track there in order for it to be somewhat funny. So,
Yeah. It's
Dude.
brutal.
the same thing with Friends. Like
Oh my god, yeah.
Like
They're really not that funny.
I'm gonna say this. I know I might
Yeah.
get some shade for it from some people
Shade.
who might watch this later. I hate Friends.
You hate Friends.
I hate that show so much. It's so annoying. Like, okay, maybe it's because like my youngest sibling would watch
Yep.
this show religiously for a little while.
Yeah.
It was the only thing that she would watch. And I mean, I understand like having a comfort show. I understand like wanting to go back to something that you really enjoy. But I don't understand Friends. I don't
Yeah.
understand Friends.
I have watched all of Friends. And I do think I don't love it. Like it's not my favorite show or anything, but I will watch it if it's on. Well, if there's nothing else on, I will watch it. I think it's easily digestible. But yeah, it's not funny really unless, you know, Chandler's in a scene because I do actually like Chandler.
It's like
Uh
background.
It is really background white noise.
Like there's nothing. I know there's like the first time that I watched some of it, there were some moments that was kind of like, oh, that's kind of interesting. But then like you see it again and again and again and again.
Yeah.
And it's like that whole dumb will they won't they thing, and like freaking Ross just isn't an interesting character at all. Like at all. Like he's just really
Ross
annoying.
Is so annoying. Yeah, well, it's fun to pick apart Ross, where you're just like, you are so dumb and annoying and awful. Like that's pretty fun though. You know?
I don't know.
Just tearing him down.
I like seeing him get morally crushed over and over again, but I still don't like he sucks everything out of that show. Like it could have been interesting. It could have been. But then they had to be friends with Ross, who like why the hell is he here?
Well, it's because he's Monica's brother. That's the only reason is that they're siblings.
Why does Ross, the largest friend, not simply eat the other 5?
Bro, the biggest friend,
Oh my
the
god.
best friend.
Mhm.
Could I be any more ambient humor?
It's about friends, Mixie. Bro, we are about friends. We're more interesting than the show. I swear to God.
We should call our show Friends. Yeah.
So no one told you.
X and Y would be this way.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're broke.
Mm.
Anyway, that's it. That's where the song ends.
Yeah, we're broke.
You're broke.
So no one told you. You're broke.
You're broke. Damn.
So no one
Guess they
told
told me.
you life was mostly just a cake. Yeah, yeah.
Do-do-do-do.
Yeah, Peter, yeah. It really is.
Okay.
It's
Paul Rudd. Oh yes, cause Phoebe and Paul Rudd.
Oh shit, it is
Right?
him, isn't it?
I liked Phoebe too,
Yeah, Phoebe
cause
was.
she was like queer coded.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah, Phoebe
Which-
was really queer coded.
which I liked Phoebe because like she kind of like threw a wrench into things for the show. Like she made it a little
Wild
bit more
card.
interesting. Yeah, but like, that was it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get you. Yeah, Phoebe and Chandler, the bestest friends.
Mm.
Ross is F tier.
Yeah.
Ross is
Mhm.
die tier.
The show would be better
Um,
without Ross, I think.
Yeah. Much
Like-
better.
Like,
But then we wouldn't have anyone to viscerally hate.
I mean, they have plenty of weird people they interact with. We could just be like, oh, they're not in the friend circle, so we get to poke fun at them.
I hate them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd never ages.
Yeah.
He looks the same,
Mm-hmm.
like as Ant-Man as he did on.
He really does.
Friends.
That's why I'm like, damn, that really is him.
Yeah.
Joey's your favorite? Okay.
Joey, you know what?
I don't
Italian American King.
I don't hate
You-
Joey. I don't hate Joey
Yeah.
either. Okay, maybe it's just that the show is a little boring to me, I think.
It is. No, you're right.
'Cause,
You
like,
can say that. It is pretty boring.
The
sometimes.
characters,
A lot of times.
I feel like if the show was condensed,
Mhm.
like if they cut out all the fluff and stuff that doesn't really matter and we just had a little bit more drama, it would be more interesting. Also, Shades evolved. Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
Shades.
Yay, Shades.
Crocodile.
But if they like condense the show, and I know like the whole purpose of a serialized show like this is that they're going to just have episodic adventures and that's it. But the episodic adventures they do are not always that interesting.
Yeah.
And like I just find the continuing storyline to be more interesting.
Yeah. I
But
can see that.
it is an episodic show, so like it is set up so that you could just pick up an episode at any time and watch whatever. But
Like most sitcoms are.
yeah,
Because it is a sitcom.
it is a sitcom.
It's a sitcom, yeah.
And I sit here being like, oh yes, I am writing sitcoms in suburbs, but I'm also not really writing it like a sitcom at all because I do not really care for sitcoms as much.
Damn. Yeah. Fair enough.
I
You
mean-
never watched Friends, Peter? You're not really missing out.
No, you're not. You don't need to watch it. You're fine.
Yeah.
I did
I'm sorry, yeah.
I did watch The Office as well.
I
And
like The Office.
The Office has some good episodes. See, it's a similar. Like, I just don't like sitcoms. I think I just don't like sitcoms that much at all. Cause like the problem with The Office is it's also boring to me.
Wow.
I do like the formatting for The Office, and I thought it was weird that I mean it made sense that a lot of other shows would want to copy that formatting, and would do like a similar setup themselves.
Like Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
I love Parks and Rec. Guys, one thing about me is that I love I love a sitcom, so this is kind of.
You're allowed to love it. I just don't love it. We're
I
allowed
like-
to have different opinions, and that's okay.
I get it. Yeah. Parks and Rec. I love Abbott. A recently good like mockumentary sitcom is Abbott Elementary. If you guys aren't watching that, you should be watching that. It's very good.
Abbott Elementary? Okay.
Abbott Elementary takes place in a school, of course, an elementary school.
I did like Dairy Girls.
Very cute.
I like
Dairy Girls.
Dairy Girls, I think, is also a sitcom, but it was more dramatic.
It is a sitcom.
It was more extreme. It was
You
more...
like the wacky shenanigans.
I do. I love wacky shenanigans. I love...
So, yes, of course, you would like ones that go off the rails.
And that is a show that goes off the rails, and it's incredible.
It does go off the rails.
Like, all of the times that the girls get into trouble and, like, literally start burning shit down or things like that. Like,
I love Dairy Girls so much.
Like, it starts so simple and so nice, and then it just goes bonkers. And yes, Dina, having the historical context was also more interesting to me because it was like, oh, this is actually some real world shit that's going on in the show. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Dairy
good.
Girls so good. They should have made more of it. I'm really upset that it was only 3 seasons.
So if y'all want a good sitcom that even I like, Dairy Girls is very good.
It's on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it on Netflix.
It's pretty good. Or don't watch it on Netflix. Don't give Netflix your money if you don't want to.
Pirate it.
Yeah.
I mean, who said that?
Your heart. I mean, what? I mean, yo ho ho. I mean, haha.
Arr, matey. Oh, of course, we have to mention Always Sunny.
Oh! See, okay.
The best sitcom ever made.
This is another show where shit
Wacky shenanigans.
goes wacky shenanigan, bonkers. I hate all of the characters, but I love all the characters because they're so stupid and ridiculous, and they're just awful people. And yeah, that's just how it is. Like,
I love it.
Sunny is a good show. Yes, it has
Can't.
Monty Python JoJo level quotability. It really does.
I can't go a stream without mentioning Always Sunny.
American Dragon Jake Long, yes, I remember that. It had a weird effect on me in middle school, in which I thought that I was a dragon, but I am not a dragon. I'm just
a dragon. Anyway, you know I had to do it to him.
Yes, thank you, Dina. Yes, kill,
Oh, dear. Wow.
kill.
I mean, it's not my favorite show ever, but it's still fun sometimes.
It has some.
Jeez.
It has some banger moments. It has some quotability. It's a show that I think is better enjoyed in clip form. And that's why those clips get so many clicks and views on YouTube, is because people will see it and go like, oh, I've seen the whole show.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to get into the whole Jim and Pam drama thing. Like, they're...
You say you like drama and ongoing plots, but wow,
I hate
the biggest
them.
ongoing
I
plot,
hate them
and
so
you hate
much.
it.
I hate... Okay, Jim Halpert is a piece of shit, and he had no reason to go in there and do that, okay? Like, he gaslit
Do
her.
what?
I know her marriage wasn't something that she thought was exciting. It wasn't always the best for her, but he basically, like, lured her out of the marriage.
He did not lure her out. She was clearly unhappy with Roy. Have you seen the whole thing?
Yes,
Because
of
you
course.
just told me. If you watch the clips, you basically know the whole show. That's not true.
It's not true. There is a lot there that you don't get from the clips, but
You
get
should know
the-
that she was clearly unhappy with Roy.
You
and
get
if you didn't
the
see that,
best-
then you're part of the problem.
I know she wasn't happy with Roy. I know. I just said it like 2 seconds ago. I know she wasn't happy with Roy. But, like...
She was the type of person who would just sit there in her own misery. So sorry if her whole arc was about her getting the motivation, getting, like, just standing up for herself, you know?
I do-
'Cause she was gonna settle.
I do
She
like
would've.
that. I do like that. I do. I just don't
Yep.
care for Jim. I don't get why people like Jim. I don't get, like, I
He's the everyman, dude. He's
and maybe that's
yeah.
why I don't like him.
Fair enough.
Because there's nothing interesting about him. He's just a self-insert, so you could be like, oh, I love Pam. I can date Pam because I am as boring as Jim. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. It's true. He's literally, like, the freaking, like, harem anime main character. He has the brown hair. He is just bland
Yeah, but
toast,
everybody
like-
doesn't... Nobody likes him. Except for Pam.
Hmm?
So how is he the harem guy?
That's the point. Nobody likes him. That's why I don't like him.
Oh, so you're a follower.
Am I a sheeple?
You're a sheeple.
Am I a sheeple for hating Jim?
Mixie sheep.
Meh. Imagine if Michael was actually the self-insert. No. If Michael was boring, I wouldn't watch the show. I don't
that's
care.
the whole point.
I don't care for Michael with some of his antics, but I mean, you're not supposed to like him. You're not supposed to be like, oh, my role model, Mr. Michael. He's my
Well, you can
favorite."
sympathize with him at some points, but
points,
yes,
but he's
you're
still a
supposed
bad
to laugh
person.
at him.
He's still like an Always Sunny character inserted into an office.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, he
If
is,
Michael's your
actually.
favorite, you have issues. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
here.
No, I agree with that.
It might be time to go back and rewatch and figure out why is he your favorite?
Why
Do you have
not?
some issues?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Well-
I don't know.
No, because if it's a show like Sunny and you say Dennis is your favorite character, I'm not gonna blink. But if you watch The Office and you say Michael's your favorite character, it is weird.
It is weird. It is weird.
Because
I mean,
it's not
okay.
that kind of show.
Okay, but like to be fair, if you think
Yeah.
that Dennis is your favorite, I might have a problem with you. But
What? It's that kind
But
of show, though.
that
How
kind
can
of
you
show.
say any character?
it is that
With
kind
that
of show.
logic, how
But-
can you say any character is your
Dennis
favorite
is
on
just
Sunny?
creepy.
They're all horrible
I know
people.
they're all horrible people, but like Dennis is like my least favorite.
Your least favorite.
Yeah.
He gets some of the funniest moments in
He
the whole
does. He
show.
does. I will give you that. That he gets some of the funniest and like most batshit insane moments in the show. But he's also just like you would never ever catch me being alone in a room with this creep. Like I would never let that
Mixie,
happen.
That's the point.
He's so creepy. I can't stand him.
Yes, that's the point of
Ah!
the show. You figured it out.
Literally, Dina. Yes, serial killer. He's just such a freaking serial killer. He's so.
He is a freak.
Ugh.
Awful. The Dennis
We're li-
system.
We're literally gonna come to another episode, like one of these days, and he's gonna be like pushing someone into his closet or something like that. Like we're going to find him in his room with a corpse in the closet, and it's gonna be like, well, shit, and it's like the gang hides a body.
Dead body.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peter, you haven't seen Sunny?
Okay, Peter.
You should watch Sunny.
You should watch Sunny. I do want to tell you, going into
Don't
Sunny,
give up on the first season.
First season,
because
worst season.
Yeah,
It
it's
just
not
is.
good.
It's
But stick in there until Danny DeVito shows up and you're golden.
It's like JoJo. It's like JoJo. Part 1, not the best. Stick around to part 2. You will get the motion. You'll get in there. It's go time. Go time by season 2.
No!
The gang falls off my watch list now.
Put them back.
And Dina,
them back on
have
it.
you been enjoying Sunny? Have you been having fun watching the antics and the horrifying nature of these, honestly, like, possible people?
Freakazoids,
I think-
awful, horrible human beings.
See, I think like the worst part about it is that like there's potentially someone who is like the characters who exists in real life.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, yes.
yeah. It's like
And
"Ah!"
the gang is making fun of those people.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so like the actors are like also some of the writers on the show, which is really
Actors are the writers, yeah.
Yeah, it's so much fun when they do that because like they're like, okay, let's talk about the worst people on this planet, and let's really, really drive the nail into this one. Like, really gonna stick a fork in it and just show, like, people, like, look at this. It's scary. It's awful. You don't want to be around this person anyway. So, yeah, they get into trouble, and they get punished for it, and it's funny.
As they should. But they never learn their lesson.
No, never.
Never! I love it. The gang gets French mistake to the real world. Yes, but yeah. That'd be scary.
That'd be really scary. I mean, considering all of the shit that those guys have been up to, that'd be really, really scary.
It's so funny though.
It's really funny. Like, it's like watching a car crash.
Yeah.
You can't look away. Like,
exactly.
You can listen to, like, all of the horrible things that they're saying, and you can see all of the horrible things that they're doing, but, like, you can't look away. It's impossible to look away because, like, you're just sitting there going, like, what?
Yeah, they really spiral out of control.
Okay.
Every episode.
Peter, I completely understand that you would cringe and turn it off because
Cringe.
that's what happened.
There are some cringe.
The
yeah.
first time I started watching it, I had to stop because it made me feel so uncomfy and awful. But then I started watching it with someone else, and we, like, the mutual watching of the show got me through it the first time.
Yeah.
And then eventually I got to the point where I could watch it by myself and be like, holy shit, okay, you're doing that, alright. But
It's so fun.
oh, I need to, like, what's it called? Like, oh, what's it called when you're in, like, therapy with, like, something you're scared of?
Exposure therapy?
Yeah, exposure therapy
Yeah.
to the horrible cringe. And I feel like it makes you stronger.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, there's still parts that I cringe at.
Mhm.
Even though I watch it, like, religiously.
Yeah, you really do.
I really do.
You quote it like the Bible too.
Comfort show. My comfort show, Always Sunny.
My creepy, crazy little comfort show. It's okay. I had for a while I had JoJo as my comfort show, and that's that's a mess. That's a whole can of worms to crack open and be like, why do you like this? But
You can't help it.
yeah, I just like it.
Yeah. BoJack Horseman is good if you get past the first episodes, but it's good is just sad Family Guy.
Oh, that
I
sounds
have not
pretty
watched
cringe.
BoJack.
Me
Yeah.
either. Oh, good night, Dina.
Oh, good night, Dina.
Thank
Go to
you.
bed.
I'll see you later this week.
See ya.
I might see you. Goodbye.
Good night.
You saw clips of It's Always Mario in Mario animation? Oh, yeah. Like when they were
Oh my
taking like
God.
Charlie Day and like shoving him onto the Luigi, and they were being like, or like they had like clips from Sunny, and it was like Luigi
They
speaking them.
animated. Yeah.
It's so funny.
I love it. I love it so much.
I love-
He,
He's
Oh.
just like the perfect pick for Luigi. I feel like.
he really is. They did what they needed to do with him. And I love it. Girls Last Tour.
Oh, that's the
I've
anime
never
with.
heard of that.
It's an anime with girls in a tank, and that's all I know about it.
Tank.
Yes, I've just seen pictures of it, and it looks pretty, but I never watched it.
Yeah. I've never even heard of it, so. But maybe I'll watch it. Iconic green. What?
I think I heard that it was a little sad, but I don't know how sad.
Me neither.
Like, is it gonna be like Angel Beats, or is it gonna be like Madoka? I don't know. Near Automata level end of the world, but it's inexplicably cozy in such a bleak setting. Interesting.
Huh.
I could learn from that.
Mixie watching the show. Write that down. Write that down.
How to be cozy in the end of the world? I mean, I feel like the end of the world happens almost every day, so it's like, ah.
Yeah.
I could use some notes on how to stay calm and just accept things.
True. Ligan. What? Speaking of Logan, love the 100% orange juice animation.
It looked really cute. I have no idea about what that game is about other than it looks like Anime Girl Mario Party, but the video was very cute. I don't understand what they were saying because I didn't have subtitles where I was watching it, but
I don't know what we're talking about.
Logan released a new video that he made on Blender.
I will have to see that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go. I'll check that out later.
Yeah.
I'm a fake fan. Fake Logan fan.
Trick. What is trick?
Did you just say frick?
Oh, it's like thief but no damage. Yeah, that sounds awful.
Oh.
I would like to keep old moves. You're not a Logan at SMH.
I'm
Dang,
being bullied
Peter.
by the internet.
What's new?
What's new? Damn.
I mean, it's the internet. There's gonna be someone out there who doesn't like you. This is what I've
Someone
learned.
doesn't like me?
It's just what I've learned in my time on the internet is that eventually you'll come across someone who doesn't like you, and you just kind of
That's
gotta.
impossible.
You just gotta kind of be like, okay, bye.
That's impossible for me.
Yeah, you're just too cool.
I really am. Everybody loves me.
Wow. And crazy. That's crazy. I'm sure your
That's
fics
crazy.
get lots of shares and likes and comments
Yeah,
and kudos.
Obviously.
And like people send it on Facebook to their mom because it's art and Oh.
Yashike.
that was weird. Iyashike that are post-apocalyptic. I don't know why. Yokohama shopping log. Okay. I'll look into it. then.
Yokohama.
Yokohama shopping log. I'll look into it. Thank you. 'Cause right now I'm getting through a lot of books. Like tomorrow's gonna be a big reading day for me.
Reading day. Yeah, you still wanna get that Percy Jackson book?
Yeah, I want you to hit me up with that because I would like to reread it again. What
Okay.
books? Right now I'm working on Bunny, which is a book that Dina lent to me, which is very interesting. It's kind of like if Heather's was based around like
Bolts. you
yeah,
said?
yeah, like cults and like creepy. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? I had a problem with this word before too, like earlier this week. Like Cthulhu type monsters. and
Oh,
stuff like that.
Lovecraftian
Yeah,
horror.
yeah, because it's just like unspeakable
Cosmic
horrors.
horror. or
Yeah,
whatever.
Eldritch.
cos-
That's the word I'm looking
Eldritch,
for.
duh.
Yes. Like, there's definitely some unspeakable weirdness that's happening in this book so far. It's been very interesting. I'm also reading because I'm cycling through 3 books because I hate myself. I'm reading the end of The Last Unicorn, which this book has been a treat because I was obsessed with the movies when I was a kid. Or the movie, I should say, when I was a kid. And apparently Peter S. Beagle released the unpublished sequels to The Last Unicorn, so I wanted to go and read it. So I'm reading this first so I can get through it to get to those. And it's been really fun, like, seeing all of these, like, small behind-the-scenes shots that they didn't have in the movie. Like, from, like, bystanders watching the party travel through the world. It's very interesting. And then the last one is Dante's Inferno, which I'm taking some time to get through because I'm very meticulous about symbolism and things like that, and this is like an older adaptation, or it's an adaptation of an older story, so like I want to do my research and make sure I'm understanding it properly and not just like going in and being like, ah, yes, a black dog, therefore it is just a black dog, instead of it being like a symbolism of death. Like,
right, grim.
which, I mean, I already knew that one off the top of my head, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like that's
I
just
get
one example.
Yeah. That's cool though.
Um.
And now you can read Percy Jackson.
Yay! Turn my brain off for a little bit and enjoy the story.
I love it.
It was a good read when I was younger, so I hope it's a good read still as an adult.
I think it holds up.
Nice.
It's a little. You know what?
Is
It is a bit lol random sometimes.
Yeah, like the blue food thing. Well, that's
The blue
just
food-
cute because it's
No,
like him and his mom.
I just mean the snark and like.
Oh, like the cheeky humor.
Yes, the expositional snark and everybody's banter is sometimes just lol random. But I think it still holds up.
Okay.
It's good.
Good. All right, I'll give it a good read then. We'll get through it.
I love it. I've been reading books too.
Ooh, what are you reading?
I've been rereading the Hunger Games because there's kind of like a renaissance, Hunger Games renaissance going on.
There really is.
Because of the new movie coming out,
Yeah.
prequel movie. It holds up. It really holds up. There's a lot of stuff that I never picked up when I read it as a kid. And so it's brutal,
Nice.
but I love it. And then I'm reading Game of Thrones, like 15 years late to the party or whatever. However many years late to the party, I'm reading Game of Thrones now. I have all the books, but it's kind of slow going. I'm still only on the first book.
That's fair.
It's fun.
Good.
It's a good book.
I'm glad that it's fun.
It is. It's brutal, but it's fun.
Book 2, the
It's just
Divine Comedy is good. Okay, I'll keep going with it. I've just got to get through the first one.
Yeah, first Game of Thrones book was published in 1991. Which obviously is like, what, 30 years ago? More than 30 years ago?
Oh my god.
I just meant like, you know, when it boomed, when the TV show came out. That one was almost 15 years ago, right?
Don't say that.
Did it-
Don't say that.
Game of Thrones. Wasn't it like 2007?
No.
Wasn't it?
No.
Let me see. 2011.
I was gonna say, jeez, I'm pro, not that far.
Which, you know, 3 more years. That's gonna be 15 years.
We're ancient.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Hanging
It was honestly so funny when all my Thrones fans coworkers came into work the day after the finale hanging their heads in shame.
Bro.
Yeah.
He literally was like, hold up, I'm gonna write a better ending.
Yeah. George R.R. Martin was like, "Ugh,
Do you think-
that's how they liked it?" And now he's like rewriting his whole last book.
I was gonna say, do you think like he like beta tested the ending by pushing it through the show?
I don't think, because he left the show like season 5 or something, and this is just because I was doing research because I wanted to start reading the books and then maybe watch the show, even though I knew it disappointed a lot of people in the end. But in my research, I saw that he left the show, I think like mid production for
Interesting.
like season 5 or something, and that's when it started. You know, because there was no more books beyond that point, I believe.
They just started writing
Season 5 or 6.
They
And, you know, the showrunners are just writing whatever the hell they want because there's no more source material.
It's just like what they do in anime.
Exactly.
They wrote their
They didn't write their
fanfics.
filler arcs. They should have wrote the beach scene.
They should have wrote the beach scene.
Then they could have held it together for the finale.
Yeah, damn.
Daenerys Targaryen, but she's in a bikini and her dragons are in the water. Splish splash. Whee! Iron Throne. No, I need the Coral Throne. Yeah.
We're
What's up?
And just build the sand castle throne.
Perfect.
And it's-
King's Landing.
It's like
Sans Landing.
Sans Undertale.
Sans Undertale.
It's Sans singing it. Sans
Landertail.
Landertail.
Oh, he's here.
Hello, Logan. Welcome back.
You know nothing, Sans Landertail. Oh.
That's just what he sounds like when they say that to him. Ah. Can you imagine how cursed his voice would sound if they just sampled that over and over again? He'd be like,
I would cry, I think.
Hi guys, this is my Undertale OC. His name is Shardy McFartface, and he uses the
God. Jesus.
It's his bit speech.
Yeah. I wonder if anything will ever capture everyone at once, like the era of Thrones in Hamilton and the MCU. I don't know.
I don't know.
People were talking about Euphoria, but I don't think that's well spread.
No, I don't think so either.
No.
I mean, it's up there, but it's not quite there.
Yeah. We'll just have to wait and see. Because, I mean, Squid Game had like a 2-week, 3-week run.
Yeah.
Where it was like all everybody was talking about, and then it fell off.
And now everybody sells merch, even though that's literally against the message of the show.
It makes me so angry. And like Netflix is doing their own Squid Game competition reality show, and I'm like, have we learned nothing?
Bro, that's how I felt when frickin' Ludwig was like, I made this Squid Game show for all my friends to participate in. It's like, bro, what?
You are missing the point.
You are all millionaires. You do not get this sort of like...
You are the bad guy,
Yeah.
friend. You are the sponsors or whatever the hell they were called.
Yeah,
The benefactors, I don't even remember. They were the bad people. You are the bad guy. You are sus, mighty sus.
Also, yes, Logan, there was closed captioning on the YouTube upload, but I did not see it on the YouTubes when I watched it. I watched it on... That's my mistake. That's my mistake for staying on Le Facebook and being like, yes, I'm watching my video on Le Facebook, so I will not go to Le YouTube. Ugh.
Yeah.
I am old. I use freaking Facebook. I'm
Old.
Well, hey, the only reason why I'm still on there is because Messenger is on there. And I know there's ways you can use Messenger without being on Facebook, and that's fun and dandy and all, but like, I just get sucked into the reels, man. I get sucked into the reels.
I get you.
And then I send those reels, and then I send the reels from YouTube. But like, the thing is that like, I'm usually a long content type of friendo. So like, I love watching longer videos, listening to like 5-hour rants about this very niche thing that I care about. Yeah. But instead, sometimes you just ADHD brain likes that hit of dopamine that I get from real quick, short, little, haha, funny, and then scroll away.
Well, yes, I know this because I am in a group chat with you.
Yes.
And that's what you
it.
send all day.
Because, see, this is the problem. If I actually had a job where they made me work all day, I wouldn't be able to do this. And then maybe I would slowly break away from these horrible habits that are slowly degrading my patience in my brain.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I still really like watching the long video essays and listening to the podcasts and things like that, even if it's not instant haha funny. Like, it's still like there are moments in there where it's like, yes, exactly, thank you, and then brain gets like a super shot. So it's just
I get you.
so it's
no,
like-
I watch video essays too.
yeah.
They're good.
And then even if like somebody has like an opinion that's different than mine, it's still kind of like, okay, I see where you're coming
Then
from.
I kill them.
No,
Oh.
I mean I'll
I hear them out.
I'll still be like, okay, at first I'll be like, what? But like then you just gotta sit there and like wait, and then let it process, and then be like, okay, I think I understand where you're coming
You're very
from.
mature, Mixie.
No, I'm not. That's the thing. I pretend like I am, but I'm not.
What you said was very mature.
Old.
Accidentally mature on main. Ooh.
Ugh.
Haha, Mixie just revealed that they're a mature adult.
No.
Ooh.
I'm just a stinky little gamer. Like-
Hello.
Mature stinks? No! Not mature stinks! Nar.
Mature sticks.
Nar. They flag my video because they think
Exposed.
mature is like the mature reading. It's like,
Yes. Mixie says fuck every 2 minutes.
okay, but like for real? Kinda do.
A
know-
little bit.
I know when to like hold back a little bit. Like if we're in a
Yeah.
certain setting and we're definitely, oh, don't mind.
Don't mind, don't mind.
Don't mind. I'm getting a snackaroo. A little snack.
I hear it.
Mm-hmm. My little
Hand it over.
my sibling gave me some gummy bears. Would you like a gummy bear?
Oh. Yes, please hand it through the Discord.
Alright, let me get you a gummy bear.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But yeah, what were we talking about again?
Mature sticks?
Oh, mature stack. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know about that. I mean, if y'all really want to think of me like that, you can, but I wouldn't let that stew. I wouldn't. There you go.
Yeah.
I send it to you.
Mixie just acts really nice and cool for the camera.
What?
I'm
What?
Just kidding. Oh, the gummy bear song?
Yeah, I sent you a gummy bear.
Thanks. This is not the one I expected, but I guess it's the only one I will get.
Lol, random. Wow.
Cause I'm a gummy bear. Beep 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 bear. Beep beep boop boop ba.
Beep,
Yeah.
bubba, poopy, bum, bum, bum.
Oh. Poopy bum bum.
Mature adult.
Yeah.
I'm so mature, guys. I'm so mature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mature sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Pointing out, but anti-corporate message story was made by corporation. Kind of feels like though we should improve society somewhat, yet you live in a society type meme.
Yeah.
Fuck.
They really do
Well-
be like that.
It's just,
There.
it's brutal. I mean, art, you should be able to convey messages through art, and I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like, just living your life, I guess it can be seen as being complicit in everything that is going wrong in life.
Hmm.
But it's, how can you not?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Does that make any sense?
I think so. I think so.
I'm just saying a lot of fancy words.
It's okay, dude. Sometimes I do that too.
Yeah,
Only sometimes, though.
only sometimes. I don't know. I like shows like Squid Game,
Yeah.
and I do like the message a lot.
Yeah.
And it is very frustrating when, I don't know, it's not that people don't get it, because I think to some degree you have to understand
Mm-hmm.
the symbolism, right? Like if you've had like a 5th grade or like a middle school English class, you have to understand somewhat of of the literature and the symbolism being shown to you. It's not exactly subtle.
Yeah.
But then again, people are willfully ignorant and just see like action show with drama, and that's all it is, cash grab, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's frustrating. Yeah.
What flavor gummy bear do you want?
Purple.
Purple. We get purple. There we go. That's a pretty
I like
good
purple.
Yeah, you like the grape flavor.
I do like grape flavors a lot.
Alright, I gave you an army, so you should be good now.
Those are red.
They're not red.
Let me see.
Well, they were at one point.
Oh, okay, maybe.
They were RGB for a
my
second.
stream is so far behind. Oh, okay, I see them. Yep. Those are red.
They were RGB at some point. Some people really are just that superficial. It's not even willful or ignorant. Honestly, yeah. They're surprised. Okay, so I don't know where this sort of like defensive culture spawns from, but there are a lot of people who don't even take a joke. And like,
yeah.
I understand that I'm also sometimes one of those people where I can't understand a joke sometimes. Like, I'm not good at dealing with sarcasm in real life. So like when somebody like talks to me and they use like a sarcastic tone, but it's not like a very defiant, like very pronounced sarcastic tone, I can't tell sometimes if it's serious or not. And that fucks with me a little bit sometimes. But like there's just so much. And I don't know if it's because of like the way that the digital age is, where like you're not hearing someone speaking to you, so you don't hear the inflections and things like that in their voice.
Right.
But there are a lot of people who take things at face value and get very, very, very defensive about them.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, bro, you okay, bro?
It really is like, people do. Yeah, take it the worst way possible because they expect the worst, and some people just like to be argumentative, especially, on the internet when you have easy access to other human beings, and you can hide behind hide behind a VPN or anything, and a bunch of numbers. And so they feel bold and they just want to pick a fight.
Yeah.
And it's very annoying, and that happens to be a lot of people because, like I said, easy access, get a VPN, you're all set. You can do all the arguing and fighting that you want.
Yeah. Well,
so
I do want to say though, there is one other thing. Like, hearing you talk about like the argumentative thing, I've learned recently. So I learned this through my dad, because my dad. A little bit of knowledge. A peek behind the curtains, if you will. So a lot of folks in my family have ADHD. I also might be one of those folks who has ADHD, if you couldn't tell from the way that our conversations sometimes go in the videos. First, another thing I can't believe I have to clarify this, but I have been officially diagnosed since I was 12, I think. Like, I've been diagnosed for a while, which is really cool, because then it's like, okay, I understand that this happens because this is that, and this and that, yeah, whatever. But I know there's like a trend of like folks who are like claiming that they have ADHD because like they line up with some parts of the diagnostics. I don't know, it's weird.
Some symptoms.
Yeah, because like they're like, it's a trendy thing to call yourself ADHD, and it's like, lol, I can just put it on my profile and then get like,
and use it as like a label to hide behind and
I hate
defend yourself with. That part's annoying.
I hate it. But anyways,
continue.
Anyways, so I learned from my dad that one of the things that a lot of people with ADHD do sometimes is like, if you're so starved for dopamine and like there's literally nothing else that you can think of doing, sometimes you just want to pick a fight.
Yeah.
And like sometimes like it's not even like you like physically wanting to pick a fight. It's not you like doing that sort of like
You're in an angry mood and
Yeah.
you just want to start shit.
no,
It's sometimes
it's,
that you're so bored
yes.
and so annoyed that you are bored
Mm-hmm.
that you just do anything. I understand.
Yeah, and then like
I get that.
like
yeah.
sometimes it's not even like you're physically wanting to do this. You just suddenly raise your voice and then you get a little kick from raising your voice, and then like
right.
you just kind of want to keep escalating it up and up and up, and then it's just kind of like, oh, I hate that. But I talked with my dad about it for a little bit because like we do butt heads a lot, and we do get very loud with each other a lot. But usually, like he said, like while he hates like yelling, sometimes like it just feels good, and it's like, yeah, I get that. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like I like screaming my loud songs.
Yeah.
Because like that helps me like burn off some of that like pent up energy, and it makes me feel a little better. But
Yeah, I getcha.
yeah. But I don't know, it's weird. But like I could see like a similar situation with like people online, because like I know when I was a little bit younger, I used to be a bit of a troll on the internet, and I know when my dad was younger and playing World of Warcraft, he was a spawn camper. Because so he was like a supreme troll.
I can see that. Yeah.
And he always had like fun like picking on all of like the noobs and stuff like that, and it's like, bro, you're so mean. Why?
Yeah. I get it, because sometimes, on the internet it is like, is it that serious?
Mm-hmm.
Is it ever serious?
Mm-hmm.
Just step away.
It's just a
close
game.
your laptop. Just close the game.
Mm-hmm. Join
Which-
another server. You can do it.
Yeah, so I mean, you can get both sides where like that's frustrating. You're just trying to play a game to enjoy the game and someone's being annoying. But on the other hand, like it's also just a game
Yeah.
and you can walk away.
And you might be
Or-
spending like $60 an account on it, but a month. A month. I
But
should
like,
say.
yeah. Why you have to be mad?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that's a hockey reference.
Mm-hmm.
Hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, no, I can get both sides. I do understand that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's tricky. I just, yeah,
It's weird.
yeah.
Let's see.
How did we get on this topic?
ADHD.
ADHD to cyberbullying or
Yeah.
I like that.
There's a pipeline there, unfortunately.
Oh,
Oh no,
That's
Peter! Oh no, you did it! You said the words.
standing hockey fandom.
You triggered it.
Uh,
You're releasing something in Rewis's lore.
Lord. I have no. What urge did we describe?
Yeah, which urge?
To fight? To annoy people on the internet?
I mean, like, another thing is just that, like, each diagnosis is, like, different for other people. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to have... So the thing about, like, ADHD, at least, like, when I was originally diagnosed, is you don't have to have every single symptom of it, but you need to have, I think it was at least 8.
Yeah.
Something like that. Like, it was a very solid percentage
Okay.
of them.
Okay.
The urge to
I
fight
mean-
just because you're bored. Yeah, I mean, like, it also could just be, like...
I've never had that either. I do get the urge to fight when I am stressed out, like overstimulated.
Yeah.
But that's usually just, like I'm already irritated.
Yeah.
I'm not bored, I'm just stressed out.
Mm-hmm.
So the fight happens.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't... Listen, Peter, if you don't want to take it, you don't have to take it. Like, the thing about, like, this sort of stuff is, like, you can use it if you want to. You can tell people you have it if you want to, but you don't have to. Like,
For labels.
Yeah. Like, you don't have
Yeah.
to, like, register with the government that you have a disability. You don't have to. Would it make some things easier? Yes. Would it make some things harder? Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, like, you don't have to tell people that you have it either. I know, like, there's, like, a taboo around doing that as well. That's slowly being lifted nowadays because a lot more people are, like, making it a bit more regular, which is nice. Because,
Yeah.
like, I know when I was younger, like, people would hear that I had it and would just be like, haha, squirrel! Haha,
Oh,
you just
yeah.
look out the window.
Jesus.
I
It's
don't know.
awful.
I don't know. There's, like, just a lot of dumb, weird shit. And I don't know. You're not my therapist. I don't need to be telling you this. You're the internet. You're
therapy
the you're the internet. I don't need to be telling you this shit. Why am I telling you?
I don't know. Oh no, I am the token, lol, so random. Existential Pinkie Pie.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
The want for a dopamine kick is like being starved of stimulation. Yes. Kind of. So it's similar to it, but like dopamine itself is just a chemical in your brain, and it's triggered by certain things. And those certain things are regulated in a typical person's brain. So, like, they don't have to worry about it all the time. Unless, like, you go onto specific drugs, then you start to emulate the ADHD experience where you have severe highs and severe lows of dopamine. So it's like, that's fun.
Right.
But having a lack of stimulation is also another thing. Like, having the lack of stimulation in a world that is stimulating is a dopamine. I think it has something to do with how much dopamine you have. I don't remember 2000%, and I'm also not a licensed therapist. So, again,
you're not?
Take everything I say about this stuff that, like, it's just how it is. Like, it's not how it is. It's something that you need to take with a grain of salt, because, like, sometimes you need to do your own research and look into these things, and I should be looking into it while I'm talking about it, because that would be actually a great idea to do, instead of just being like, go do your own research. Like, no, I can do it right here. I've got Google. We're just fighting a Delibird.
Me
Like,
too.
I can just click my button and just let him do that. Dopamine stimulation.
Dopamine. Bum, bum, yeah. It's kind of like a sweet tooth. People with a sweet tooth actually have a deficient ability to taste sweetness.
Huh?
That's what Peter's saying in the chat.
I don't know about that. I have a sweet tooth and I can taste sweet things just fine.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a sweet tooth. I don't like.
Yeah, you don't like it.
I don't like. I'll eat chocolate. I just don't. I don't like it. Why would you eat it if you don't like it? Well, it's not terrible.
It's not.
How would you know? Yeah, Peter. Vsauce here. Do you know that sugar is sweet and you can't taste it for everyone, but you know, and you wish he could do you so much that you could do anything.
I know, I definitely, like, so, a problem that, I don't want to pull this out again, because a problem that a lot of folks with ADHD have is related to getting addicted to things because they give you dopamine. One of the things that I'm addicted to is sugar. So, sugar. So, it's not good. I know it's not good. I know it's probably going to kill me in the long run. But I still like it. And to the point where, like, sometimes I don't ignore the cravings, and that's annoying, and I really wish I could ignore the cravings, because that would make my life so much easier if I could do that, but no. Sometimes it's just kind of like, you need a chocolate, or you're going to die. Like, it's just that feeling where it's like, okay, I need to have a dark chocolate, or I'm going to just break down in front of people right now, and I don't want that to happen, so we're not going to let that happen. So I go and I get my dark chocolate covered pretzels. I don't know, it's weird.
I definitely have a sweet tooth. Well, a love for snacks in general. Now, Pio, I can get behind the snacks. Sweets are not... I don't really count sweets as snacks.
Not even like
think
gummies?
They're separate. Gummies, okay, gummies maybe. But are gummies sweets?
I think so. I mean, there are definitely some sour gummies, but...
They're like in the Venn diagram of sweets and snacks.
We classify...
And gummies follow.
we classify sweets and snacks.
I'm classifying it. Chocolate and the sweets, obviously.
Yes, yeah.
Skittles, like all that kind of stuff. I like snacks that are salty. I like chips. I like chips a lot. Pretzels, whatever.
I got
you know what I mean?
My chocolate-covered pretzels.
Yeah, chips are snacks, but not sweet.
My sweet snacks, my chocolate-covered pretzels.
Yeah.
It is a combination of both.
Yeah. So, yeah, you got your snacks. Now, brownie, like brownie cookie. Now cookie, I could see like an argument for a snack, but obviously it can be sweet because, you know, like a chocolate chip cookie, of course. Sugar cookie, it's in the name. That falls in the middle. Like cheese puffs, chips, beef jerky. Now that would just be snacks, obviously.
That's a snackin'. That's a pretty good snackin' too sometimes.
Oh, it's a very good snackin'. Ooh. Now, would you count mochi as both? Or just a sweet?
See, mochi kind of falls into, like, the area where, like, pastries do. For me...
Pastries. Okay.
Where it is definitely both.
Now we have a third circle.
Well,
pastries.
I feel like it's kind of, like, in the
Pastry
middle.
sweets.
Pastry sweets. Pastries can be sweets, but pastries are also built
like a Danish.
built with snack in mind, because you can have a cheese Danish.
I wouldn't say like I'm gonna have a snack and eat a croissant. I'd say so? I'm gonna eat a croissant. You know what I mean? That's just the kind of logic
you don't
I'm
think
trying to.
I need a snack and I just have a piece of toast?
No.
No?
No, I just say I'm gonna have a piece of toast.
Oh.
I'm hungry, I'm gonna have a piece of toast. If I say, like, this is the kind of precedent I'm trying to set right now, is that, like, I'll be like, I'm gonna have a snack, I go get some Cheez-Its. You know what I mean?
I see. Well, I feel like you have a different kind of mood for different kinds of snacks. Like, if...
Sure.
Maybe... It's definitely not just a me thing, so I don't know why I started trying to say, like, it was just a me thing. But, like, sometimes, like, you're just kind of like, I want something a little creamy, or, I want something a little...
Creamy?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Creamy snacks?
Creamy snacks!
Like what? Like what?
Like cheese.
Cheese?
Cheese!
Well, that's more like an appetizer. That's more like an app.
Semantics here! I think an appetizers are snacks.
Okay.
Appetizers are snacks in my mind.
But just with a fancy name?
Yeah. It's just...
Like, all appetizers are snacks, but not all snacks are apps.
Yes.
That kind of thing? Okay, I can get behind that.
Like,
That's fair enough.
If we think about, like, that one specific restaurant that we like to go to where we play the board games and we have snacks, they have a snack-based appetizer where they serve 4 snacks and it's an app.
Right.
Because it's like a
I
charcuterie
can get
board
behind it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a circle square.
Yeah.
I mean a square rectangle, sorry.
Yeah.
Get my shapes confused. I get you.
You didn't...
Okay.
You didn't do too
Apps
hot
are
geometry.
snacks, not all snacks are apps.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. So yes, cheese would fall under that. I will
Mm.
concede.
Mm.
I will concede to the cheese.
Mm.
Workle.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So true. So pastry, sweets,
Mm.
snacks. Three circles of like little foods,
are we put-
non-meal
little food.
foods.
Finger
like
food.
they fall under the finger food.
I would
Now
say
I don't know about that.
you
now
wouldn't
the
say all of
pastries-
these are finger foods? Like all snacks are finger foods, all apps are finger foods?
This is seriously.
The classifications of finger foods. I think that's what we're doing right now.
This is finger foods.
Because like finger foods.
Do
are
we
things
all
you put-
agree that pastries are finger foods? Can I get like any confirmations in the chat? What do you guys think?
Cause like you can put like a croissant in your hand, it's a finger food. You can put like a Danish in your hand, it's a finger food.
I know, but they get so big sometimes, that I'm just like,
Sometimes.
what if you like
Snacks.
cut a loaf of baguette? You know what I mean? Is that not a? No, that's not really
No,
a
it's not.
pastry now, is it?
No, that's
It's
a
just
whole
bread.
ass baguette. That's just bread.
Okay. Finger food is greater than fingernail food.
Ah, why would you
Logan?
even say that?
One pastry is a snack. Now, no, pastry is a pastry. We already agreed on that, Peter. So don't start this. Keep up, chat.
Me.
Are you in this with us or are you not?
Anything you
This
don't
is
need
serious.
utensils for. Okay, that's a good point too.
Oh,
Cause like,
okay.
well, in the case of like, let's say,
But then when you get like chicken tenders, French fries in this,
let's say like spinach dip, right?
spinach dip,
Spinach
that
dip
requires a bowl and a chip.
is an appetizer, but sometimes you need a spoon to scoop the dip because the dip is too slippy. But
you
you use the chip to scoop the
to
dip.
skip, yeah.
So
to
then,
scoop the dip.
is the dip itself a snack, or is it the chip that's the snack, and the chip is the vehicle for the dip?
God. Oh, fuck.
Is dip a snack, or is dip a addition to the snack? Because like when you go to like restaurants, they don't advertise chips with spinach dip. They usually advertise
The
spinach
dip with the chip
and
to
then
scoop it.
in the fine print they say with tortilla chips or with bread chips, whatever they serve it with. But
Right.
mm.
So
Chicken nuggets are finger food. Yes, thank you. Yes.
chicken nuggets are finger food, but that means we have to make a whole nother circle for finger food meals.
Sandwich.
Like actual meals.
Sandwich is finger food meal.
Okay, sandwich and then chicken nuggets, chicken tenders.
See-
French fries? Our French fries aren't a meal though.
No,
They would
they're a
fall
side.
under the
They're a
snack, the snack meal.
They're a side. They're an
Right?
appetizer. They're a snack.
Okay.
Personally,
No, you're right.
if we're looking at this like Mixiesticks, where they can
Yeah.
have a 4-piece chicken nugget, that's not a meal.
Right.
That's
No.
a snack. You're coming in there
That's a
because you
snack.
have a craving for a snackaroonie.
So then our sandwiches snacks? Is that the only meal finger food we have?
Soup.
I wanted to mention soup so bad,
Like a
but
cup,
you
like
have
a
to use
cup.
utensil.
Like a
but
cup.
I guess you could use like a thermos and
Bread
like,
bowl
drink it.
soup. Bread bowl soup.
Oh, eat it.
You eat the bowl. You hold the bowl in your hand. You eat the bowl.
It's finger food. I dip my fingy in the soup.
Oh no, we're all at the soup. Yeah.
Yeah, everything comes back to soup.
I love soup.
It's so good.
No, don't say that, Logan. No.
I bet some people treat condiments I
Like-
hate that.
Like the people who like do shots of ketchup and they just eat the packet. I remember you people
Oh,
in freaking middle school and high school where you had like packets of mayonnaise and you just ate the whole packet. Yeah, I remember you people.
Yeah, I can't agree with that. I'm sorry.
Spoonful of mayo, no.
Spoonful of mayo.
Okay, the one thing I can get behind is spoonful of peanut butter and spoonful of Nutella. The thing about Nutella, though, is that a spoonful of Nutella is a snack. That is not a meal. That is nothing else. That is literally like a sweet. That is...
Are you implying that a spoonful of peanut butter is a meal?
It's a snack. It's
It's
not
a
a
snack.
meal. It's not a meal.
Okay.
It's a snack.
Because you only mentioned Nutella, and I just wanted to clarify.
I said both, but Nutella is like... It's more of a dessert to me. Like,
Right.
that's a sweet. That is...
That's a sweet.
There's
okay.
too much sugar in that to not be just a sweet.
Okay, but peanut butter falls on the snack side.
I think so. Because, like, you can
Okay.
have salty peanut butter. You can have crunchy peanut butter. You can have, like...
Crunchy.
You can have unsalted peanut butter. Or unsweetened peanut butter. Like, there are savory versions of peanut butter.
Yeah, I get you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, are we eliminating the meal finger food portion?
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Well, I think we should be more
But little
specific.
mini sandwiches.
Because there are specifically finger food sandwiches. Like the ones that they have at
Yeah.
tea parties and shit. Versus, like, a hoagie or a bulky or, like... a submarine sandwich where it's too big for you to handle.
Yeah.
Like, if you need to cut it in half, I don't think it's a snack. That's a
It's
whole
no
damn
longer.
meal.
Yeah. Whole damn meal. But you're still holding it with your hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
okay.
that's why there are some finger foods that do not fall into the categories of snack.
Yes. No, I agree.
Ah.
Like chicken tenders. Not nuggets, but chicken tenders.
Tender is too long, I think, to be
Yeah.
a snack. Like, you're committing
Yes.
to that
Yeah.
chicken tendy. There's
Agreed.
a commitment to it. You have to sit there and stick through the whole thing. You're not just like going like, nibble, nibble, nibble. This is yummy. Nibble, nibble, nibble.
Oh no, this is a game changer. Quesadilla.
Quesadilla is a
'Cause
sandwich.
some
to me.
people have them as apps though.
That
Like a mini sandwich, it could be an app.
I think it depends on the size and it depends on the filling. Because, like,
Okay.
when I see a cheese quesadilla, that's just something that's, like, quickly thrown together for a snack. I don't think of that as a meal. But if you do, like, the whole fajita spread for the quesadilla,
With
then
meat and
with the meat and
peppers
veggies and everything,
Yeah.
like, then we're talking meal status. But unless...
Meal status.
But if it's
Okay.
just a straight-up cheese quesadilla and it's not packed like a grilled cheese sandwich, like, it's just a
Okay.
snack.
So there's like an asterisk next to quesadilla.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Vienna sausages. Oh.
Vienna sausages. Yeah, where do we put breakfast food like sausage? Well, that requires. Do you?
What?
Cause you don't really eat sausage. Do you just pick it up with your fingies? I would use a fork.
It depends on which type of sausage.
That's
like,
true.
sometimes I'll just eat, like, the mini breakfast sausages with my fingies. Because, like, I'm
Yeah.
too lazy to go get a fork, and I have everything on toast already, so...
Yeah.
But sometimes, like, if it's, like, a big honka-chonkin' Italian sausage, like, it's got all the fillings and it's in a nice snappy casing, that's something you need a fork and a knife for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can't,
Okay.
If you pick that up with just your fingers and not a piece of bread wrapped around it, I'm looking at you funny.
Yeah. I never sausage a sight before.
But
Peter leaf.
Vienna
Okay.
sausages, the tiny sausages that come in a tin. Those,
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of them, but I would say they are like a finger food. Only because they remind me of pickles.
Mini pickles.
And the thing with me was that pickles were a big finger food for me when I was younger. Like, I would take even like a whole
straight out the jar.
kosher dill, wrap it up in a paper towel, and walk around the house with it because my mom didn't want vinegar on the carpet. Like, I have
I like that.
very fond memories of walking around the house with that. Dave Grohl made it to day 2 of the Great British Bake Off? Heck yeah!
Ooh.
He's sick. He's cool.
I do not know who that is.
He's in one of my dad's favorite bands.
Oh, good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him. Why is it called corn on the cob when that's how it comes out of the ground? Cob?
Cobbin.
Yeah. Batman and Cobbin.
Corn on the cob is not a snack. Logan, are you saying corn on the cob is a whole meal? Because I don't think corn on the cob is a meal. Because if we think about, like, street corn, that's a snack. Like, even having, like, the sauce and the toppings on it, that's still a snack. And I guess, like, that's like getting, like, a couple balls of takoyaki. Like, that's not gonna fill you up, but it is gonna make you feel very happy while you eat it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
Like, let me show you what some street corn looks like. I don't know if
Street corn.
we don't have too much of it on this
No.
side of the country, but
No.
my little sister went to Mexico recently and she had some street corn and she loved it. And I think it looks
Street
pretty
corn.
good. I don't remember. Yeah, elotes.
Elotes.
Or elote. I don't speak Spanish. Or sorry guys, I don't speak Spanish very well.
Ooh.
Ooh. Let's get it on screen. Street corn. So like this. Look at it.
Oh.
It looks so good.
Oh my god.
It's got like a creamy sauce, and it's like a creamy butter sauce, and they put like all sorts of spices and flavors on it, and it sounds amazing.
It looks really good, but at that point, can you call it a snack? It looks very filling.
I think it's still like a snack though to me.
Mm.
Because like, I don't know though, because like if it's offered like in the same wave as like a street taco.
Hot dogs, yeah, or street taco.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Then maybe
Like
it
that
is a
looks
meal.
like it could be a meal.
I don't know. I mean, to me, it's just corn and spices though, so that's why I'm kind of like,
But it seems filling.
It does look
is the
filling.
point. Even if it wouldn't be like, you know, protein and stuff.
That's part of like where I put the boundary of what's a meal and what's not is protein. I
Like
think.
actual protein. No, I get you.
Yeah, we're gonna.
But some people just, you know, eat popcorn for dinner.
Which is strange to me.
I love popcorn so much I could eat it forever, but oh, that's our snacks.
Yeah.
Snacks and apps. I don't know if I would have it as just a full meal though.
No, that's why I'm kind of like, Because, like, I do like popcorn, and I do have it sometimes. Like, if I'm not having a good cooking day, and I just want something quick to eat, then I'll have popcorn. But then I'll go back for something else later.
Exactly.
But I know there's an app for that, but listen, Peter, sometimes you don't have the money to use said app, and you just kind of have to deal with it. And dealing with it usually leads to me having popcorn.
Popcorn.
And I like popcorn, so I don't.
I hate to stop us when we're catching our stride, but I am getting so sleepy.
Okay, gamer, that's okay.
I feel bad because I just keep yawning.
No, you're good, dude. You're good. I mean, it is 10, so we can call it for the night.
Yes, thank you. I gotta get my sleep.
Yes, go get your sleepers.
My sleepers.
Your sleepers. Okay.
I think we did good.
Yeah, I think we did good. What are our levels at? I know I definitely just like went off handle for quite a bit today. Everybody on my team is above level 30 now, which is good.
Me too.
Yay. And I've got
Okay.
2 above level 50, so that's good.
Yeah.
Because
Me
they're
too.
the only 2 that I can level on here.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we can actually try to off-screen
Yeah, that sounds good.
grind, but actually do it this time.
Are you back at the Pokemon
I'm
Center?
at the city. Yeah.
Alright,
Yep.
I'll run back real quick and we'll go do that.
Run in.
The discussion topics today were super fun. Thank you! Yeah! I hope they were, because like I definitely got a little passionate in it for a bit today.
It was nice.
I like talking about food, even if like it's a very hot topic to get into
It's
debates.
good. No, I like it because people do have a lot of opinions, and it's
Mhm.
fun to hear everybody. I rarely watch TV much except for SpongeBob and World's Dumbest. Yeah. You should watch Dairy Girls.
Should watch Dairy Girls.
Always Sunny. There's
Always Sunny.
16 episodes, 16 season
not episodes.
coming out. 16 season coming out next week. And you know who's gonna be watching.
And you know who's gonna be talking about it.
I won't talk about it. No spoilers.
We'll talk about the one from the week before.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Yeah. So we can still talk
So-
about it.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Mm.
then it was a good night. It was fun to play as always.
Of course. Thank you for
Fun to
coming
talk
on.
to Fun to talk to you, Mixie. Fun to play with you, Mixie.
It's fun to talk to you, Rewis, and to talk
Oh.
to you.
No, 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 chat.
No.
Chat, I love you guys. Chat. Chat, I love you. Okay, good night, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And with that, Rewis is gone. Hello. Thanks for the stream.
Of course. Thank you guys for coming out. There wouldn't be a stream without you guys. I'm just happy to get to talk to all my buddies. Week after week after week. Alright, I'm gonna mute that.
Yeah.
And I'll make sure to save. Because I already saved before, but I'll save again. And then bye-bye. There we go. Yeah, don't mind me, don't mind me. Alright. Mixie-streamly fun. Mixtremely fun. Oh god, now I have to use that in advertising. Double save may be a pigeon ritual, but it works. Yeah, it really does. Especially when your game decides suddenly, oh hey, I don't want to load anymore. And then it's just kind of like, oh god, please, please just load, just do something, come on, anything. But luckily we haven't had any issues with that for a while. Oh, knock on wood. But thank you guys again for coming out. And for getting to hang out and chat and have a good time. As always, I appreciate all of you guys showing up, and I'm happy to be here. And of course, I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys later. Whether it's next week or later this week, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Oh, you have a good night too.
See you later.